From the Home Slice News Center, this is the Daily Slice for Tuesday, October 18th, 2022. I'm D. Ray Knight. This is what's going on. Rapid City Police are investigating the discovery of human remains on a hillside near the 1900 block of Hillsview Drive. The remains were discovered by children playing on the hillside around 4:30 p.m. on Sunday. Police have confirmed that the remains are from an adult male and are working to identify the body. There are no preliminary signs of foul play or trauma, police said, but the remains have been on the hillside for a number of weeks. Police will be working with a forensic specialist to determine the person's identity and cause of death, which could take several weeks. Rapid City is getting money from the federal government to fight crime. Amy Rose has the story.
The city of Rapid City is getting $2 million from the U.S. Department of Justice to help reduce crime. Violent crime in Rapid City hit an all-time high in the last few months. With help from this grant and community outreach programs, the city and police department hope to build partnerships to fight crime. The $2 million is part of a $100 million grant awarded nationwide through the Safer Communities Act through the Office of Justice Programs.
One woman had to be rescued after hurting her hip on a Custer County trail. Custer County Search and Rescue says they were called to the scene just before 4 p.m. Saturday afternoon on the Little Devil's Tower Trail. Officials say a hiker fell, injuring her hip, and was unable to walk. Search and Rescue and a Custer County deputy helped carry the hiker down to UTVs so she could be taken to a waiting ambulance. In national and international news, here's the latest on the war in Ukraine. Airstrikes have cut power and water supplies to hundreds of thousands of Ukrainians. That's part of what the country's president called an expanding Russian campaign to drive the nation into cold and dark and make peace talks impossible. President Volodymyr Zelensky said nearly one-third of Ukraine's power stations have been destroyed in the past week, causing massive blackouts. The mayor of Zhytomyr said all the city was without electricity and water after a double missile strike Tuesday on an energy facility. Authorities said missile strikes also hit an energy facility in Kyiv and severely damaged another in the south-central city of Dnipro. A soaring U.S. dollar is bad news for other nations. Amy Rose explains.
As the value of the U.S. dollar soars, other currencies around the world are sinking by comparison. This is contributing to skyrocketing prices for everyday goods and services and compounding financial distress, especially in poorer countries. The dollar is up 18% this year against a basket of key currencies around the globe. The U.S. Federal Reserve's interest rate hikes have led to higher rates on U.S. government and corporate bonds, luring investors and driving up the U.S. currency.
President Joe Biden has officially kicked off the application process for his student debt cancellation program. He announced Monday that 8 million borrowers had already applied for loan relief during the federal government's soft launch period over the weekend. Biden is encouraging the tens of millions eligible for potential relief to visit studentaid.gov and touting the application form, which he says will take less than 5 minutes to complete. He says an early, beta launch version of the online form released Friday handled the early stream of applications without a glitch or any difficulty. Your weather forecast from the Home Slice Weather Center. Sunny and nice today with a high of 60, 40 for the low tonight. And that was your Daily Slice for Tuesday, October 18th, 2022. The Daily Slice is a production of Home Slice Media Group, hosted by D. Ray Knight with Amy Rose. Executive producer Mark Houston. Engineered by Chris Jacquez. I'm D. Ray Knight. Have a great day.